Our first Kickstarter campaign was an amazing success, and we are so grateful for the support and patience of our 1,500 backers. So let's do a quick recap for those of you who are new. For years, I've been looking for the easiest, most time-efficient way to burn calories. I've tried high-intensity cardio, weight training, and dozens of exercise fads.
I used to walk a mile a day and do 6 hours of competitive badminton a week, 3 hours of aerobics, and spend 4 hours in the gym. And I weighed 30 pounds more than I do today.
I've also tried tons of weight loss supplements, and for the most part, I think they're extremely ineffective. Then I found out that the simplest, easiest, and most time-effective way to burn calories isn't actually a diet or an exercise regimen at all. It's cold exposure. Now, scientists are really excited about this idea of using mild cold exposure to induce calorie burn.
You should know, you're a NASA scientist. It's even begun to percolate its way into the popular press, but the types of cold exposure they will recommend are cold showers and ice baths.
It's crazy some of the things people do in an effort to burn fat. Cold showers are especially painful. Anyway, we have delivered almost 3,000 cold shoulder vests, and we've been featured in major media outlets all over the world. Now, of course, our goal is to make cold exposure and calorie burn as accessible as possible to as many people as possible. So that's why we invented the Cold Shoulder Pro. Honey, where's the Pro? This is my wife giving me the cold shoulder. Thanks. So that's why we invented the Cold Shoulder Pro. It's simpler to use and more effective and more accessible than previous versions of the Cold Shoulder vest. But let me recap for you how the Cold Shoulder works from a scientific standpoint.
Olympic swimmers burn thousands more calories a day than other Olympic athletes, and it has nothing to do with the exercise they're doing. It's the water.
You see, they spend their entire day in water that's about 20 degrees Fahrenheit below their body temperature, and this temperature difference extracts thousands of calories a day from their bodies. And here's a graph of the body fat of one of our users who was on a tightly controlled diet and exercise regimen for 16 weeks. The only change he made in the last 2 weeks was to start using the cold shoulder, and you can see how dramatically it accelerated his fat loss. While the Classic is a finely tailored garment, the Pro is one size fits all. It's also cheaper than the Classic, the fabric wicks away condensation, and finally it's reversible, so you can wear it this way to get the greatest number of calories burned, or turn the vest inside out for a milder effect.
Can you imagine a Bluetooth speaker, which can provide a stereo sound stage as good as an ordinary 2.0 speaker? The iPair unique sound system brings the stage in front of you. Enjoy a symphony orchestra, a band, or a movie with iPair. iPair is simple and easy to use. Just pair one iPair with your phone or laptop or tablet. This is the left channel, and then turn on the second iPair, which will connect automatically and become the right channel. That's it. You can control the volume and select the song on the iPair, as well as on your phone. When you adjust the volume or power down, you just need to adjust the one iPair speaker. It will automatically synchronize with the other one.
And I'll tell you all about it when I see you again.
And we're getting a picture on the TV. There's a great deal of contrast in it, and currently it's upside down on our monitor, but we can make out a fair amount of detail. Now, man, it's very fine. I'm going to step off the limb now. That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
That was one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. What a beautiful message indeed. In the history of our species, 12 men have walked on the moon. For the rest of us, we might never understand the unimaginable elation of setting foot there. What if you could step a mile in the boots of adventurous space explorers? What if you wouldn't miss at all being in the right shoes? Perhaps there might be unique and innovative footwear that will help us soar beyond our limits. What if you could get your hands or feet on something like this? Introducing 2016, the Moonwalker. What makes it magical is something that goes beyond design, materials, ideas, details, and implementation. Two main layers, one lies above the other, a small gap between them. Within both layers are small and thin, yet incredibly powerful N45 magnets. And what does this achieve? Because the north pole of each magnet faces each other, there is a repellent force between them. They make you light on your feet. For maximum comfort, there is a memory foam sole hugging the unique shape of your foot, which makes the 2016 Moonwalker fit snugly around your feet. What's more important is that there is a plan set in motion to use inside of the shoes. Incredibly tough DuPont Tyvek synthetic polythene, the same material used by NASA in their space station modules. The Moonwalker would certainly live up to its name.
Have you ever wondered what is causing that slight headache or wooziness that you feel at the end of your workday? Or why your eyes burn when you cross the street? Do you wonder if this is going to cause a long-term problem for you or your kids? Air pollution, both indoors and out, is a global problem. Today, you can join us to challenge it. This is Admir Tube, a wearable air quality tracker that measures real-time air pollution, temperature, and humidity. It's the most affordable and most compact air quality tracker on the market today. People don't realize how what's in the air might affect our health. Unless we have asthma or allergies, we don't notice any immediate impact on our bodies and never really care about the air around us. But during the day, the concentration of volatile organic compounds, carbon monoxide and carbon dioxide indoors may increase dramatically if the ventilation is not good enough. With Admir Tube, it's easy to track the pollution around you and understand what you can do to breathe better. In the big cities, we are often exposed to air pollution outside too, but we are always too busy to pay attention to it. Admir Tube will immediately alert you about potential danger, so you can prevent negative health impacts. Admir Tube can sense environmental changes in real time to help to make the right choices every day and live healthier.
I think we can all agree that we're living in the future right now. Jennifer here has a smartphone that enables her to order a ride home, control the temperature, turn on the lights, pay for things. Face it, we're living in a technological wonderland. And yet here we find Phil. Phil's forgotten the combination of his travel lock. Here's the current solution to that problem. We live in an era filled with technological marvels, and yet this is what happens when Phil forgets a lock combination. Is that the best we can do? No, because we live in an era where the Airbolt exists. The Airbolt is a travel lock you control with your smartphone. It's the lock the future deserves. A lock with customizable security settings. This Airbolt opens whenever my phone is within Bluetooth range. Or maybe you don't trust anyone in your life. That's fine. The settings on this Airbolt require me to enter a password into the app. Or maybe your Airbolt's been stolen. That's fine too, because you can set your Airbolt to activate an alarm when it moves too far away from your phone. Or you can activate the alarm manually. Stop that man. It's the justice the future deserves. Hi, Bill.
Hi.
Tell them what happened, Bill.
I lost my bag.
You lost your... We live in a world where I can use my smartphone to monitor my sleeping patterns, but Bill here can't find his bag. If Bill had been using the Airbolt instead of some antique, he could have located it using the Airbolt's crowdsourced GPS network. Or what if you lose your phone? Well, you can still unlock your Airbolt by logging in from another device. Or you can enter a backup button code using your hands, like some kind of prehistoric man. The Airbolt has a rechargeable battery, which only needs to be charged once a year via a standard micro USB connector. It's TSA approved, so airport security is not an issue. The app will record a history of every time you've locked and unlocked your Airbolt. You can even share access to your Airbolt with your friends, so you'll be able to unlock it from the other side of the world. Thanks, pal. You're welcome, buddy. And look how small it is. Seriously, look at it. It's really small. Airbolt. It's the travel lock we all deserve.